The most beautiful women in Ukraine is in Odessa city, believe me. I believe you, but I think they're all over. I mean, in every city, they're beautiful women. How logistically difficult it is for women from Ukraine to meet in Warsaw, Krakow, or whatever other cities they choose?
I can tell you a little bit of my experience of how I traveled to after the war, actually when the war started, and then I spent like probably two first months in Ukraine before I decided to go to Europe. It was a pretty I would say difficult trip because in the beginning of the war, the logistics of transportation and everything was a little bit harder than now. So it depends where she's going. But if she's going to Poland, at the moment right now, it's not a big deal. It's not a big problem because we have trains coming from Kyiv, from other cities, to the cities, to the Polish cities like Warsaw, Krakow. So I don't think it's a problem. So it's like it takes maybe like 10, 12 hours to get to these cities, to Poland. But again, it depends on the customs. Sometimes you gotta wait at the customs for a few hours too. I can assure you that it is not that difficult as it was. I think this is not a problem. As long as the woman is willing to meet and as long as she's not scared, because again, first of all, like we always recommend our clients to first travel to where the woman is located before she decides to go somewhere abroad. Many women are scared to meet a man they never met before somewhere abroad. So they are scared to basically leave their country and go somewhere abroad, even if it's a Poland. But I mean, if you spend a decent amount of time to actually, on correspondence and obviously calls, Skype calls, so that you could create this bond between each other, I don't think it's going to be a problem for her to go to Poland and meet you, because Poland is pretty close. So.
What's the price for that train ride from Ukraine to Warsaw?
So it's not horrible. I would say it's like if to say in dollars, probably like $40, $50 maximum. Yeah, it's pretty affordable.
Hello, my name is Tatiana. I live in Odessa. I'm your future wife.
And are the majority of Ukrainians who left Ukraine still in Poland or scattered more over Europe? Well, majority of Ukrainians are in Poland. They settled in Poland because it's easier, with the language barrier, because many Polish people, they speak or at least understand Ukrainian. I heard that there are more Ukrainians now than Polish people actually in Poland right now. But we still have a lot of Ukrainians scattered more over Europe in such countries as Germany, Spain, Italy, I would say Croatia. Probably these countries are the most popular.
What would you say foreigners do that limits their chances finding love with Ukrainian women?
It's a hard question.
Yeah, I don't know, I can answer it right off the bat. Turning dates into a job interview and just, asking my favorite question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Wonderful question, and I get why you're asking it, but we want her to enjoy the date, you want to impress her, and vice versa. Feel the chemistry, feel the connection, and not interview her as a potential candidate to your future wife.
Yeah.
And the second, put too much pressure on her, as far as a lot of guys writing like, all right, so I'm bringing the K1 paperwork with me, we've been writing to each other for a year, I'm bringing the paperwork, we're starting K1 visa right there as soon as I get off the plane, like even before we have the first date. No, guys, you still need to go date, and all your dates might go great, and she might really like you, but doesn't mean she's gonna, commit herself to marrying you after a week knowing you in person. So just Don't put too much pressure on her during the date or after the date or whatever you want to do it. What do you
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should give her some time, at least few months, because nobody's ready to get married after, few dates or
Unless it's Philippines. That works in the Philippines. If you're looking for that, it's Philippines.
yeah. Yeah.